Next class English medium. English medium, MCQ, logic. पिला माने जल्दी जल्दी जॉइन करो, क्विकली जॉइन करो. क्लास वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग होबो, इंपोर्टेंट होबो. This class is going to be very important. Final, your final marathon test for forthcoming exam logic MCQ 21 mark, and your target is पिलामे तुम्हारे कहले कि सर प्लीज आणंतु इंग्लिश रे, इंग्लिश मीडियम रे वीडियो आणंतु. दैट्स व्हाई आई ब्रॉट दिस वीडियो, कीपिंग योर रिक्वेस्ट को रक्षा करिकी मु तमान. सो क्विकली जॉइन करियो समस्ते. ओके, join quickly. So question, here are some questions from syllogism. Important question is देखो. ओके पिला माने कमेंट बॉक्स इज ऑलरेडी ऑन अछि. कमेंट बॉक्स इज, दैट्स व्हाई यू आंसर इन. So let's go. Time is very short. Read this. Which one of the following is the valid conclusion from all Buddhists and some Aryas are Buddhist? Which one of the following is the valid conclusion? Draw the conclusion from all the four options. The argument is here. All Buddhists are vegetarians and some Aryas are Buddhist. Four options are here. All Aryas are vegetarian, all vegetarians are Buddhist, some Aryas are vegetarians, and none of the above. Quickly find out the right answer. Your right answer is yes. Your right answer some Aryas are vegetarians. All Buddhists are vegetarians and some Aryas are Buddhists. Okay, which one of the valid conclusion? And the conclusion is some Aryas are vegetarians. This is the right answer. Okay, you match your answer with this answer. Next, which one of the following is not correct? Four statements are there. Four statements are there. Yes. Which one of the following is not correct? The first figure is the only figure which can have a proposition as conclusion. The second figure can have only negative propositions as conclusion. The third figure can have any particular propositions as conclusion. And the fourth figure can have any kind of a proposition, A, E, I, or O as conclusion. Which one of the following is not correct? It means three are correct, and one is incorrect, not correct. Right option is D. Right option D. The fourth figure can have any kind of proposition, A, E, I, or O as conclusion. You match your answer with this answer. पिलामाने तुम आंसर सहित मैच करो, पढ़ो. Most of the questions you will find in the exam from this video. Whatever I am teaching you, read with me. In the following syllogism, which term is the middle term? Middle term. Asking is about middle term. Okay. Madhyapada, middle term. Madhyapada. And the argument is here. Jukti diya cheti. No babies are voters. Some students are voters. Therefore, some students are not babies. And you know how to find out the middle terms. Okay, no babies are voters, some students are voters, therefore some students are not babies. And the middle term is, what is the middle term? Middle term is voters. Okay, मध्यपद होची मध्यपद or middle term. Middle term is voters. Okay. Next question. What is the mood of the following syllogism? Mood. Asking about mood. What is the mood of the following syllogism? Some snakes are not poisonous. All snakes are creatures without legs. Therefore, no creatures without legs are poisonous. Answer it quickly. 4 options are here. O A E O A E I A O I A E O A O O A E I A O and I A E. Some snakes are not poisonous. All snakes are creatures without legs. Therefore, no creatures without legs are poisonous. Answer is option B. Option B answer. O A E. Okay. Next question. The fallacy of illicit minor is committed. Illicit minor. Tarko dosha. Illicit minor is committed when the predicate of the conclusion is distributed, but it is not distributed in the premise. Predicate is of the conclusion is distributed, but not distributed in the premise. Number 1. Number 2, the subject of the minor premise is not distributed. C, the minor premise does not contain any distributed terms. And D, the subject of the conclusion is distributed, but it is not distributed in the premise. Right option. Your right option is option D. Option D is your answer. The subject of the conclusion is distributed, but it is not distributed in the premise. The fallacy of illicit minor is committed. Ketole commit hobo a fallacy ta na when the subject of the conclusion is distributed and but it is not distributed in the premise. Next question. What is wrong with the next question? What is wrong with the following argument? All cardiologists are respected person. Some hospital employees are respected person. Therefore, some hospital employees are cardiologists. Read mindfully this question. 4 options are here. It commits the fallacy of illicit in nature. It commits the fallacy of undistributed middle. It commits the fallacy of illicit minor. Nothing is wrong with the argument. Yes, answer is B. Answer is B. Answer is B. It commits the fallacy of undistributed middle. You read this argument, then find the answer. Next question. Which is the following is not true of syllogistic arguments? If one premise is affirmative, the conclusion must be affirmative. If one premise is particular, the conclusion must be particular. If one premise is negative, the conclusion must be negative. Or if both the premises are negative, no conclusion follows. Which of the following is not true? Not true. It means 3 are true, 1 is not true. And option answer is A. If one premise is affirmative, the conclusion must be affirmative. It is not true. Okay. So this video is very, very important for the English medium students. Don't forget to watch this video again and again. Because most of your exam MCQ will come from this selection. The names such as Barbara, Celarent, Dari, Ferio are names of fallacies, pet names given by students, names of valid moods, or names of respected logical. Very interesting, funny question. Barbara, Salar and Dari. Names of what? Names of palaces or pet names or names of valid moods or names of respected logicians. Right option. Interesting, but very interesting also to remember it. Name of valid moods. न्याय संस्थान वैध न्याय रूप. ओके ताहारी नाम गुड़िक. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So model questions for your forthcoming exam. Choose the correct answer from the given alternatives. Which method is used in the symbolic logic? Symbolic logic रे को method use हुए? Deductive method, inductive method, both deductive and inductive method, none of the above. Symbolic logic रे को method use करा जाए? Which method is used? Answer deductive method. Which method is used in symbolic logic? Deductive method. Number B. This is the mark the sign. Is the symbol of which function? I am not telling the name. This sign is the symbol of which function? Conjunctive function, disjunctive function, equivalent function, or implicative function. Right option is equivalence. Right answer, equivalence function. Next question. What is the matrix? What is the matrix number of implicative function? 1000, 1110, 1001 or 1011? Matrix number of implicative function. This one, 1011. Answer is this. Metric number of implicative function. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is the disjunctive function? Find out the answer from among the four options. What is the question? Question is about disjunctive function. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right answer. Right answer is 2. This one, disjunctive function. P disjunctive Q. Next question. Which of the following is a tautology? Tautology. A, B, C, D. I, double I, triple I, I, V. Tautology. Which is a tautology? This one. This is the right answer. Next question. Oh, no, yes. Next question, go for next. How P and Q have been related here? How P, mark this. How P and Q have been related here? By conjunctive function, by disjunctive function, by implicative function, or by equivalence function? Yes, this one answer, by equivalence function. Okay. By equivalence function. Answer. Next. An implicative function is false when? Four options are here. An implicative function is false when antecedent is true and consequent is false. Antecedent is false and consequent is true. Antecedent is true and consequent is true. Antecedent is false and consequent is false. Answer is I. Antecedent is true and consequent